Hey everybody, and welcome to another CRICUT craft tutorial. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays with the occasional bonus live video. Today's video is super exciting because not only am I going to teach you guys how to put permanent adhesive vinyl on wood, but we're also doing a really fun giveaway sponsored by 651 Vinyl. I'm so pumped because this is one of my favorite new products that they have out, and I'm going to be able to offer 5 of these awesome packs for you guys. So what you're going to get is a pack of HD. So what you're going to get is a pack of the new Starcraft HD permanent vinyl. The HD stands for high durability, and it's such a nice product. I'm really pleased with it. I've used it a ton, and we are going to use it in this video. In your pack, you are going to get 20 sheets of vinyl. You are going to get 10 sheets of glossy and 10 sheets of matte. So we're going to show you the colors really quick that you're going to get, and I'll show them closer at the end of the video. You are going to get rose gold, yellow, coral, green, lavender, cobalt, Tiffany blue, my favorite color, cream, white, and black. You are going to get a total of 20 sheets of vinyl. You are going to get one set that is each color of the glossy and one set that is each color of the matte. This is such an awesome giveaway, and again, I can do this for 5 of you guys. So to enter, all you need to do is make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, and I will make sure to check that. You're going to need to comment down below. Comment and tell me what you want to make with the new Starcraft HD. And then just make sure you like this video, and all you have to do that is give this video a big thumbs up. Feel free to share the video as well, because it is so much fun getting to know you guys, and I really want more people to get to experience the Starcraft HD. Let's go over to Design Space, and I'm going to show you guys how to make this awesome mandala that we are doing here, and I'm going to show you guys how to apply this to the wood. In Design Space, we are going to upload the Zentangle or the mandala, depending on what you call it, from design bundles. I will link a video below that shows you how to download and extract their files. So what we'll do is click on upload. We're going to upload an image and click on browse. I keep all of my files in my CRICUT folder, and then I am working on kind of sorting them into other folders so they're easier to find. So you see I have things called baby bears and bows. This one is called mandalas, and then I have an animal section and then the paw print one that we want. So we want the SVG document. In some cases on your computer, this may show as an Internet Explorer or a Chrome file. It just depends, but that's the one we want to use. So you're going to double click on that, and you'll see it loads it really, really easy. Just click on save. These are already preset up to cut, so it's super easy to load them. All you really need to do is upload them in and then size them to fit your project. So we're going to go ahead and size this to fit our design. The board that we're working with is approximately 10.5 by 10.5, so we can make this fairly large. I don't want it to be too big. I'd like a little bit of space on the side, so I'm honestly just going to do an even, let's do like 9.5, because that should leave us about an inch on the top and the bottom, and I think that will look really nice. So as you can see, these are the colors they have chosen for our mandala, but we're going to use a Tiffany blue and lavender from Starcraft HD. These are in the pack that you can win in this giveaway, and we're going to use the matte ones on this because the frame around our photo is matte, or our frame. So what we'll do is you can select the paw just by clicking in your layers tab over here. And I'm just doing this so I can kind of get an idea of what color I want to make each piece. So we'll just sort of take a look and see if we like that version, or whether maybe we'd like to do this in more of the Tiffany blue, which I think, oops, I picked the wrong blue. I think maybe I might like that better, but you can just kind of play with the colors, and it just sort of helps you see and visualize what your project is going to look like. I think this looks really pretty, so I think we'll do it this way with more Tiffany blue showing. This isn't quite the exact color, but what you can do, and if you've never seen this before, click on your colors and click advanced, and then down here you can kind of play around with your colors and see if you can get to a closer color. This does take some playing around with and kind of getting to know your colors and your computer and things like that, but you can just kind of play with it. This one's probably a little too green, so you can just slide this over a little bit and see if you can get it to more of a blue. It's just a matter of kind of playing with this part, and that can get you a little bit closer to the color what you're trying to get to. And you just slide this little dot around and it'll change the color in the square. And when you're done, you just hit done, because that's actually fairly close to Tiffany blue. You can type in your color as well if you look down towards the bottom. So there's like Pantone colors, and then there's like a code, and you can just type your code down here. I don't know any of the codes off the top of my head, but if you do know your code for your color, you can type it there. So now that we've done that, we've sized it, we've chosen our colors, we're going to click on Make It. This is just a permanent adhesive vinyl, so you don't have to do anything crazy. You don't need to mirror it. You don't need to do anything like that. You're just going to click on Continue. And my machine is not on, so it's probably going to give me trouble, but we're just going to cut this on the regular vinyl setting. Let's go over to the machine so you guys can watch it cut. Just like with other permanent adhesive vinyl, you put it face up, so color side up, and you're just going to load it directly into your machine. Clearly see that none of the little small pieces really lifted, which is why I love the Starcraft HD. Let's get the purple cut. I think it really shows on this darker color that none of the pieces lifted. Sorry, I know it's kind of blurring a little bit, but none of the pieces lifted, and that's one of the reasons I love Starcraft HD. They have a different type of backing, which makes it so that your adhesive vinyl sticks a little bit more to it so that it can cut more of these intricate pieces. Now that we've weeded both of the pieces, which was super easy, but it did take some time because of all the little lines, we are going to apply our transfer tape. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my big piece, and I've got kind of a weird wonky side to my tape. So I'm just going to set my big piece down, and I'm going to trim this little section of tape off because you can totally save it, it's fine. But I'm going to go ahead and trim this off really quick, and then I'll stick it to the transfer tape roll when we're done. And then I want to make sure that I leave enough space for my paw. So I just sort of kind of eyeball it and make sure there is plenty of space for my paw, because you can either layer this on your design or we can layer it off of our blank. I think I'm actually going to do it on because I think it'll be easier. So here is our board. I have pre-treated this by covering it with a coat of polyacrylic. I got this on clearance from, I think, Joann, and it's actually a Halloween board, but because it's so blank, you can do anything with it. So that's like one of my favorite little tips and tricks. At the end of each holiday season, go and look at their clearance section, because a lot of what they use for other holidays, you can totally reuse for yours. So now what we're going to do, and I love this, the Starcraft is great. It has, instead of the metric system, it actually has inches. So that's really nice. This is made in the USA. Love it. It's great. And it tells you exactly what it is on the back. It's permanent adhesive. So we are going to go ahead and just peel this off. I like to peel my vinyl this direction. So that way, I just think it works a little bit better. A lot of people struggle, and a lot of your struggles are because you are peeling at like a super quick angle. You got to kind of do it slow, and it helps to peel at a lower angle, and it also helps if you peel it with the vinyl face down. So now what we're going to do is kind of figure out about where we want to place our heart. And there's no right or wrong way to do this, but we do want to make sure that we leave enough room for our paw print, because our paw print has like a big toe on the side. So I always want to make sure that I leave enough space for that. And if we have a little extra space at the bottom, that's totally fine. But this is where it helps to kind of remember what your measurements were, because it will help you figure out about where you need to place your design. So you can see I left about 1/4 to maybe 1/2 inch on that side, and then I just sort of eyeballed it. If it's not 100% perfectly straight, because of the style of the design, it won't matter. Now I will say, be careful when you're pressing this, because these boards are not built real great. I may go back in with like a staple gun and re-staple this, but you do want to be kind of careful about that with these boards. So again, I did pre-treat this to help the vinyl stick, and it actually really looks really nice. It just gives the wood a better look too, because this is just like cheap particle board. It's not nice wood. But especially when you're doing something with these small pieces, you want to definitely pre-treat this wood. Now you'll see, I don't know how well you guys can see it, but there is some white stuff right here. That's from the wood itself, because this wood is like it has a chalk paint almost on it. And you'll see I'm pulling very, very slowly, and I have this at a super tight angle, so it's super flat to my vinyl. And I just pull in little sections and just work my way. And you can see how beautifully this stuck. I love the Starcraft HD, especially the matte one. I don't know why. The matte just really does it for me. But look at how nicely this stuck. I do find that depending on the vinyl, you will struggle a little bit, especially with wood. But man, the Starcraft just sticks so beautifully. It's super easy to work with. Again, made in the USA. So now that we've done this one, we're going to do the same thing where we're going to peel it with the backing on the top. And look at how beautifully that peeled. Isn't that pretty? So this one's pretty easy to line up. You can also trim your transfer tape down. I don't think I need to. I actually like having my transfer tape so that it sits over my frame, because that means that it's not gonna, like, my decal isn't gonna stick right away. Now I'm gonna actually put this down. I had it at an angle and I thought maybe that might work, but it's not going to. Oh no, don't stick. So this one, not always the easiest to line up, but you just kind of eyeball and figure out about where you want it. Yeah, I'm totally going to need to fix that wood. It's okay, no big deal, easy fix. You can either use some glue or a staple gun. Easy to do, but you can see it's kind of popped out down there on that one corner. So again, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to peel our transfer tape really slowly. Again, not pulling up like this, pulling this way directly to the side of it, and peeling very slowly, because you want to make sure all your PC parts stick. And I think I lost like one little, I lost like the world's tiniest little piece of purple when I peeled it. That's okay, no big deal. Look at that, isn't that fun? Look how cute. I think this came out adorable. Now you could absolutely paint your wood, paint your frame, and do whatever you wanted to do with it as far as setting it up. You can absolutely do that. I do recommend covering anything that you paint with a coat of polyacrylic. I use polyacrylic glossy, and you can't even tell that it's glossy. There's a lot of light on this, and there's no gloss to this because I put a pretty thin layer on, but I do always recommend doing that, especially when working with wood. The Starcraft HD in matte came out absolutely stunning. I think it looks great. It doesn't take away from the matte frame and the matte background. I think it just really adds to the look. And you can absolutely maybe add like a dog's name or a cat's name to this if you wanted to, or just leave it as is. Sometimes less is more, especially with these mandala designs, because they are so busy. Now be sure, if you are entering the giveaway for the 20-pack of Starcraft HD vinyl, that you are subscribed to my channel. Leave a comment down below telling me what you plan to make with your Starcraft HD, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up. I will be checking to make sure that you guys are subscribed. And don't forget, deadline to enter is March 24th, 2020. All winners will be announced on Thursday, March 26th on the 651 vinyl page. So I'm going to show you all the colors that you get one more time. First, we're going to start with our glossy. We have glossy black, white, cream, Tiffany blue, cobalt, lavender, green, coral, yellow, and rose gold. You then also get those same colors in the matte, which is the kind we used for our sign. So you have black and white, cream. Now cream is more of an off-white, and I know it's a little bit hard to tell on here, but it's a really nice off-white. It's really great when you don't want like a super bright white. This is the Tiffany blue that we used on our heart. cobalt. This is the lavender, which we used on our paw print. Green, coral, yellow, and rose gold. If you guys have seen my video where I showed you first time how to use this, I used the rose gold for the circle in the Starbucks cup, and it's absolutely one of my favorite colors that Starcraft has out. It is a true rose gold in my opinion. It does not have any of like the glittery pieces to it. It's just kind of slightly metallic, but it is absolutely gorgeous. I love working with the Starcraft HD. You can see how beautifully it cut. It was really easy to work with. Again, made in the USA, which is awesome. If you guys have any questions about Starcraft HD, how to apply vinyl to wood, or the giveaway, please let me know in those comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and comment telling me what you would like to make with your Starcraft HD pack. Have a great day, good luck with the giveaway, and happy crafting!